Hey folks, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you enjoyed the sessions right before this one. I'm excited that you're joining me for this session because Sandals and Beaches hold a very special place in my heart. And I'm excited to be interviewing or talking with Carlene Angus Smith from Sandals Resorts. Hey, Carlene.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
I am good. I am good. So happy to see you on the screen. I feel like I just saw you a few days ago. So it's nice to see you here on the screen. So tell us a little bit about you, Carlene, and your role with Sandals and Beaches.
Okay. Um, I've been with Sandals for 19 years. Boy, I can't believe 19 years. It went by so fast, right? For 19 years. And I started as a business development manager where my territory was within the Northeast for New Jersey and New York City. And throughout the years, I've played different roles. I shouldn't say played. I've managed different roles.
And played.
It seems like playing, right? Because it's a lot of fun. But I've managed it in different roles where I also work in the incentive and groups department for the Northeast. I also was one of the leaders. Susan Granger and I led the Northeast team. And then my recent role as of this year is now I'm the Associate Director of Industry Affairs. What that means, it means that I work very closely and very aggressively with travel association and organization like yourself, like the Travel Fair, along with our tourist board partners. And I can tell you it is so exciting. And it just come full circle, Nicole, because you and I have worked over the years where not only did we work over the years, well, I reported to you within the Northeast. So,
So it's funny you say that because at an event last week, you were telling some people like, oh, Nicole used to be my boss. And all I'm thinking in my head, all I remember, yes, I was your boss, but you used to boss me around. So that's fantastic. So perfect segue into saying that we have shared some similar background over the past couple of decades, I would say. And Sandals and Beaches, like I said earlier, holds a very special place in my heart. I spent 13 years at Sandals and Beaches and ended my career there as Director of Sales for the Northeast, where you bossed me around, even though I was your boss. So with that being said then, Carlene, I mean, we've both witnessed the evolution of the brand over the past couple of decades. I mean, we can't go back 40 years, but even over the past 15 to 20 years, and you've been there 19 years, it has been a complete evolution and it has gone like just leaps and bounds, right? So I know I have some memorable moments with the company, but what are some of your memorable moments over this past couple of decades as the brand has evolved?
Well, Nicole, that's a very tough question because I can tell you there were a lot of memorable moments. There were a lot of memorable moments, but one that definitely stood out was, and I can't remember what year it was, but this was when we were going through the enhancement of Sandals Duns River, which to say it's coming back, which I won't give away anything until I get to the presentation, but we're doing the enhancement of Sandals Duns River. We were hosting one of our largest travel advisors event, which is our Star Awards at Sandals Ocherias, which was about 15 minutes away. We all had to stay at Sandals Duns River and we had so much fun. Because this is where we get to bond with all of our other colleagues from other region, and I just think that just helped us stronger in terms of working together and that cohesiveness. We get to see everyone in their funniest moment, and no one was talking shop. We were just having fun, and I really get to know my colleagues, and also just see all the enhancement of the brand. And you're absolutely right in terms of the evolution of Sandals. And can you imagine the company celebrating 40 years?
That's a lot of years. And I'm glad you brought up that Duns River moment because I was there.
That's right.
And it was Star Awards and Sandals Ochi was completely booked up. And what I remember about that and the brand itself and the staff, which we're going to talk about on day 2 because you're coming back tomorrow. But speaking of that moment, and it was, you're right, it was reopening. Nothing was open, no restaurant, it was just us in our rooms. I can't even remember if we had, air. I don't even know. But what I liked about that is that what that brand showed me is that you can make people feel comfortable no matter what the situation. because like you said, it was joyful. It was fun. We felt welcomed. Yes, we had food delivered to our room, but it was amazing food. And they would check on us. And for a resort that's not open, right? You're walking through, there's a construction zone right next to you. For someone to make you feel so comfortable in the midst of all that chaos, it was amazing. So, can you imagine as a brand when it's actually open? And that to me says something about the people, not just the people of the Caribbean, but people who actually run the company and the people who they hire, like us, who are able to just jump around and just fit in where we need to fit in. And again, we'll talk more about the BDM role and what that means for you, the travel agent, tomorrow in our session. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Okay, like we could talk like this all day. All day. And we probably will at some point, but not today because we need to get on the road with the show. So you're going to do a quick presentation for us. Tell us about some things that are new. That's something that I don't know about, probably things that happened over the past 4 years since my time. And I'm excited. So folks, just hang on to whatever you're sitting on, chair, I don't know, stool, something, and just listen in. Go ahead, Carly.
Okay, I am so glad that we have this opportunity to highlight with you what's new with Sandals and Beaches Resort, and we're so excited. As I mentioned earlier during Nicole and I opening conversation, we talked about Sandals celebrating its 40th anniversary, and we certainly come a long way from starting with our first resort, Sandals Montego Bay in Jamaica, to where we are right now. So what's new, as I mentioned, it's coming up. We're doing a lot of innovation. We're doing a lot of enhancement and expanding on existing resort and also opening up new resorts. So we start off with Sandals Royal Bahamian, and this resort was the last to reopen post-pandemic. And one of the reasons for that is we were doing a lot of enhancement to Sandals Royal Bahamian, which I'm going to share with you. And this resort is ideal for your clients who are looking for, especially for those quick getaways, for a quick weekend getaway, for a Thursday to a Monday. It is ideal for that because it's one of our closest resort to the US. Right. As we mentioned, this is Sandals Reimagined, and Sandals Royal Bahamian, what we've added is all new island village. We have added 2 river pools, and we also have added food trucks, which I'm going to share with you. You have seen some aerial shot of what we have done with Sandals Royal Bahamian. We have added the Coconut Grove, and this is the area where we added our food truck with the Island Village 1-bedroom butler suites. All those suites have been completely enhanced. And of course, you can see with the resort entrance, this entire resort have been redone from the entrance all the way to the very last suite. And we are so excited for our new destination, which is Sandals Royal Curacao. It opened in June 1st. And this is where the destination really complements the resort and vice versa. With this new destination, we have 351 rooms and suites, and it's about 15 minutes from the airport. Our tagline is where amazing comes together. As I mentioned, it's a destination complement the resort and vice versa. This is our first destination outside of the Caribbean. It is now in our Dutch island. And it is the first resort where we're going to have our 2 top butler categories, which is the Curacao Island Poolside Butler Bungalows and the Awa Seaside Butler Bungalows. And the reason why mentioning these 2 categories specifically, it is because when you book your client in any of those 2 categories for 7 nights or longer, for the first time ever, we are including a Mini Cooper transfer where they can have access to this Mini Cooper for about 3.5 hours, at least once during their stay. And the Mini Cooper comes fully stocked with a picnic basket. They have a cell phone because if they need to reach their butler. It also comes with an island map. So they can certainly navigate their way through and really experience the island. As I mentioned, this is where amazing comes together, where the destination complements the resort and vice versa. So this is the first time ever. And of course, it is for your clients who are 25 years and older and have a valid driver's license. So certainly take advantage of this promotion Don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's for any bookings that you book in the top 2 categories for 7 nights or longer. When it comes on to dining, we are all about giving you options. And at Sandals Royal Curacao, gonna have up to 11 dining options. And on top of that, not only are we gonna have 3 food trucks, on top of that, with a brand new promotion that we've just launched last week, this is where if your clients book a butler category 7 nights or longer, they get to dine off resort. They can also get to experience the destination where they can experience either lunch or dinner off island of selected restaurants on the island of Curacao. So they get up to 250 resort credit that they can utilize for that. And this is so unique, it's so special, and we're excited about it because dining, when anyone goes to any of our resort, dining is a big deal. It is, you know, it is the experience, it is the ambiance, they're getting choices. And the beauty about it is regardless of any of these 11 dining options, there's no additional cost that they would have to pay. And going back to dining off resort and getting to experience the destination as well, the 250 resort credit for dining off resort, it also includes taxes, it includes gratuities, and it also includes transfers. And I'm sure you're very excited of promoting this special offer to your clients. Another exciting news is at Sandals Royal Barbados, we have added 66 brand new suites. So here we're giving you more inventory because it's so funny that, you know, I've been hearing from travel advisors to say, Carlene, the resorts are sold out. I have no inventory. Now we're giving you more inventory to book, okay? In addition to the 66 suites that we expanded on Sandals Royal Barbados, we're also added 2 new healthy dining options. This is from Farm to Table, which is our greenhouse, and also our Heart and Soul. So for your clients who are looking for specifics, or they have specific dietary needs, or of course, if they want special type of cuisine, they can certainly dine at any of these 2 restaurants, along with any of the other restaurants that we have at Sandals Royal Barbados. And going over to Jamaica, Sandals South Coast, you know, I've heard from a lot of travel advisors, this is one of their favorite resorts. And Sandals South Coast, in December of 2019, we did some enhancement and expansion. You know, we have enhanced and renovated the Italian village, and now with the Dutch village, we've added some rendezvous suites. And what rendezvous suites mean is these are just one large round suites, and they all come with semi-private pools. And as you can see with the swim up rendezvous suites, this is where your clients have the immediate entrance, leaving from their suites right into the pool. And just wanted to highlight and share with you some of the enhancement that we've done with the Dutch village. Sandals Royal Caribbean, this is where we have announced some brand new high growth buildings, and 48 of these new rooms, we have added 12 club level swim up suites. And then of course, out of those, we have also the 36 luxury level junior suites. And all these enhancements, what we have added other than the semi-private entrance into the pool, they all come with the soaking tub, and all rooms have been renovated. Likewise for the Serenade buildings, we've done the same at Sandals Royal Caribbean. And we've also added 2 new restaurants, which is Bombay Club, which is our Indian cuisine, and our Spices, which of course serve serving pan Caribbean favorites. And I've shared with you of the enhancement and our new destination. But here's what Nicole and I were talking about in our intro about Sandals Duns River. And for those of you who've been in the industry for quite some time, I'm sure this brings back memory of Sandals Duns River. Not only are we bringing back Sandals Duns River into the fold, we're now going to expand on this resort, where now you're going to get 2 for the price of 1, where we're going to have Sandals Royal Duns River. So you're going to have 2 separate resorts on 1 location, and it is slated to open 4th quarter of this year, moving into 2023. So I'm sure you're excited about this new enhancement that we're doing. We're also excited that Sandals Duns River is coming back into the fold. Not only are we expanding and adding to the Sandals Resort, but we're doing the same for beaches. And what's new for family resorts in the Caribbean? We're going to another new destination, which is the island of St. Vincent. And I'm sure you're just as excited as I am that here we're giving you more beaches resorts, because you know we have the 2 in Jamaica and then we have Turks and Caicos, but your clients are looking for, especially your clients who have been to Turks and Caicos over and over and over. They like the concept, they like our family resorts. So now they're looking for a new destination, and very excited to share Beaches St. Vincent. And I know the question you're gonna ask is, when is it gonna open? And as we say in Jamaica, coming soon, stay tuned, but just knowing that this is going to be a new destination for you to sell. You are quite familiar with our Executive Vice President, Sales of Industrial Relations, which is Gary C. Sadler. And his message to you is just thanking you for promoting, recommending, and selling and experiencing Sandals and Beaches Resort over the years. He thank you on behalf of the entire sales team for 40 years. And all we're asking is for you to continue to keep us top of mind, continue to sell us, continue to experience Sandals and Beaches, and also continue to promote. And we're asking for your support. Continue to work with your Sandals and Beaches Business Development Manager. And ladies and gentlemen, with me sharing all these great things with you, now what else can you do to promote and sell Sandals and Beaches Resort? So we're giving you all the tools, we're giving you all the promotion. And just to highlight a few of the 22 promotions that we have going on there, I just want to highlight some for you, and which is if you book 3 or 4 nights, your clients can receive 1 night free. And this is our last minute deal promotion. And also Sandals Vacation Assurance, where the travel insurance is on us. And for weekly, stay tuned, keep on the lookout, whether you get information from your BDM via newsletter, phone calls, or their sales visit to you. Every week we offer our 777 promotion. And what this entails is it's over a 7-day period. You get an additional 7% off, and it's 7 select room categories from selective Sandals Resort and our Beaches Resort. And I wanted to highlight with you with some of our resort of what our starting point is, because oftentimes I hear travel advisor would say, you know, I can't sell sandals because of pricing. No, you're not selling sandals on pricing. You're selling it on value, and you're selling it on experience. So I just wanted to highlight from some of our starting per person rate, you know, and just as you see on my screen here, and just to start off with some of our resorts in Jamaica, our startup point is $233 per person per night, and it goes up depending on what of the room categories. So don't look at prices, look at the value we're extending to you and your clients, and also all the great promotions that we have out there to help you to close a Sandals and Beaches sales. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I want to thank you for the support. Thank you for working with us. Thank you for keeping us top of mind. And I also want to thank the Travel Fair. And for any questions that you have, keep them in the chat and we will certainly answer them for you. Any question that I can answer, I will sure get the answer for you and also direct you to your local BDM. So thank you again for today and have a great day.
Fantastic. Thank you, Carleen. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. So many new things coming up, like mind blown.
I know, and we're so excited. And what I realize is, you know, travel advisors, when I mentioned, I'm sure we're going to see it in the chat. When is it going to open? When can I start selling it? Because
I would like to know when it's going to open. I'll ask first.
But as we say, Jamaica soon come. Soon come. But the fact is, you see it in black and white. It's coming. So we're excited, and how quickly everyone is saying, you know, we open up Sandals Curacao first of this month, and that is pretty much top of mind for everyone, no matter which travel advisor I get in contact with. They're asking about Curacao. So I know they've also asked, you know, when is the next beaches going to open? So now we've answered that question.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, well, that's great. Thank you again. I know tomorrow we're going to talk more about how your BDMs can help, because you mentioned, if there are any questions, figure out how to work with or reach out to your BDM. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow, because that's important, right? Because as a brand, it's great, but it's nice to have a local person who you can reach out to and to kind of help you figure out what things can look like for you, like what working with Sandals and Beaches can look like for you and your company. So tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to share and some tips and reminders, because with I said we have information overload for travel advisors, and sometimes we have some promotions and tips that they forgot. And it's just a quick reminder. So I hope everyone's tune in for that, because I think it's going to be exciting.
Tune in with your pen and your notebook and your water. Stay hydrated. Okay. All right. Thank you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Carlene. No,
okay,
not
bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. Carlene will see you again tomorrow. I will see you shortly.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.